What do you think about guns?
They suck, right? If you had one, it could be useful, right, as a demonstration. Because I could shoot it.
Got everything, right?
Okay.
It's a media gun.
Right. Now, I'm going to shoot you with about 2 hours of WMCA programming.
Oh, gosh. Brainwash.
Now, you got 2 hours of WMCA programming.
You can just watch TV.
You can just watch TV because that's what McLuhan's telling you to do.
They can edit, they can cut, you know, they can transform, they can make criticism about it, they can trap it into a linear thing, but still they've got you there performing, you know, as a person. And like people see, hey, what's that, you know? They see that. They don't respond in terms of the words. The words are bullshit. You're allowed to get into non-verbal communication.
Sure, that's the most powerful gun in the whole world. We're dealing with really making people free, and we know that the way that a person knows he's free is when he's having fun. You just connect with him and say, groovy, man, I'm doing my thing, I got my body, I want to be a football player, I want to be a basketball player, I want to fuck, and America certainly needs a good aphrodisiac, right? And get everybody fucking, and you're not going to fuck all the time. You're going to fuck when fucking... Yeah, okay, so, you know, maybe a year, and then maybe you go out and buy some bagels.
What you're saying, you know, this presentation of fun, you know, this presentation of love is not entirely where my head is.
The way that I got out of the anti-war movement was turning onto grass. Because a conflict developed, we said, I'm stoned out of my head, I'm having a good time, and I started feeling guilty because I couldn't handle politics when I was stoned, because all of that disgusting, brutal bullshit wasn't getting me high. And so I went through a lot of guilt trips. I started taking acid, and I got guilty, and I said, those guys studying in the East for all those years, and here I am getting high and playing with the same ideas. Maybe that's a cop-out, and I'm an American, and there's a war going on, and I'm not doing anything about it, and I was ripped in the middle.
But you see, I was mentioning that the movement has entered a disruption stage.
Yeah.
You know, and I see it as just beginning, and I don't know how long it'll last, maybe a year and a half. I mean, I don't know how long it'll last for me personally. You see, when I talk about the movement, I talk about myself.
Sure.
The problem that I face, and this comes with a certain kind of pessimism that I'm feeling lately, not about the movement, you know, but about my role in it. I mean, I found that, like, doing what I want to do in the past month has got me in jail 4 times. You know, it got me beaten twice. But I can see the glimpse over the horizon, and it's sabotage. You know, it's not disruption. It's not done in terms of theatrical effect using mass audiences and media and mass... It's still using those. It's using media. Hey, you know, blowing up the Washington Bridge, you know, it's like media manipulation. And I can see myself over the horizon engaging in those kinds of activities.
Okay.
And not like it the way that a guy, you know, like I'll grab the mic at SDS say, everybody ought to buy a gun. I know the fucking kid's bullshit because I like talk to him later and he's like waiting to finish school and get his degree, you know, and he's like going to wait a year till he gets that and then he's going to grab a gun. Well, that's bullshit. I mean, I know about myself that I'm not a hypocrite, you know, and that like freaks me, man. Like I get very freaked by that.
But you also know at this point that whatever you do is going to be groovy.
But I have not been able to define whether shooting a cop is not an act of love. You know, I think it is for a lot of people.
If you can make it an act of love, do it.
Right.
Because all those trips got to take place.
See,
we know that.
What I see, though, is me in 3 years making that an act of love. Right. And like, yeah, that gets spooky. Because they got more fucking guns than, you know, I mean, this is a toy gun, you know, I don't even know how to fucking shoot a gun. I handle a gun and I like,
what are you gonna
you know, like bounces around like a hot potato, you know?
Well, you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna have to learn, man. When I want to throw blood at Dean Rose's face, you better know how to use a gun. You know, I'm not going to now prepare for a future role. I'm too, you know, I'm present oriented. Yeah. I'm now figuring out, you know, groovier ways to throw blood at Dean Russ. You know, and like I'm disruption. You know, I'm at the phase of disruption. I'm not into sabotage, so I'm not learning how to use a gun. You know, I'm learning, I don't. It might not be interesting. This is the one element of hope, you know, that I feel.